Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So that's got things underway. Now a break, got away. Nicely controlled. Hit! He's scored! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It out. Crosses in and the finish! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that always looked the outcome.
Rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries to dink it in. Towering header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Drilled in low. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Forward it goes. Oh, great ball! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be hard to get back on terms and then use that momentum again.
Oh, sweet feet. He's got options out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. It's bounced out! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Sweat. Back in once more. Well, they could break here. Aimed long and direct. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, it was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little low at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
And that's been leave it clear. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he score? There is the final whistle. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Pez United didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.